Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So y'all, somebody needs to know that all that glitters ain't gold. I was sitting outside this morning, in my meditation area, and I just happened to look down, and it was a leaf on the ground, and the leaf looked gold. And so, I got up to get a closer look at the leaf, and of course, it wasn't gold. It was because the sun, was shining on it to make it look like gold. So, yeah, I just heard fool's gold. I don't know. I feel like somebody, just needs to, pay attention to what's going on around them at this time. I'm also feeling like, too, that somebody's, like angels, could be trying to show them something. Could be trying to reveal something to them, to somebody. It could have something to do with like a family member, because like leaves fall off of, like a tree, and so yeah, like a tree signifies, like a family, like a family tree. Somebody's angels, could be trying to, like show somebody, something, it could have something to do with like their bloodline. It's also what I'm picking up. But the tree is also giving me like the tree of life. So like a cycle of life. I don't know. There could be, like a cycle of life that could be, like ending. This is like, something, that has been taking place in somebody's life for a long time, and it could be ending, This could be, like a season, well, not a season, because seasons, they only last for a short amount of time. But, like a time, of frustration in somebody's life. A time, of some type of financial hardship. A time, of sadness or loneliness. I feel like that, yeah, like it's something is coming to an end. And I feel like that whatever this is coming to an end. It has to, like it's fated, for it to come to an end. So this is like, like somebody being tested. So, somebody, could have passed the test. So yeah, if you pass the test, then you get rewarded, for passing the test. So somebody, could be about to, like be rewarded for passing some type of test out here. This could be, like a test of faith. This could be, like a test of, their beliefs. I feel like, like whatever this test is, I feel like that could be, like the thing, that has been going on for a long time, or there is somebody, that has, like been trying to test somebody, for a long time, and, like it's ending. Let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Holy Spirit. We have such a curious dream. So something, could be being shown to somebody in their dreams. That could be, what somebody, angels are trying to show them. Something in their dreams out here. Something, somebody, could have had a dream about somebody. Somebody, could be curious, about somebody's dreams. Somebody, could be trying to infiltrate somebody's dreams. But somebody's being told to stay grounded out here. There could be somebody, that could be returning to reality. So this is somebody, that possibly, has been living in, like a fantasy world, living in a fantasy world mentality, and they could be returning to reality. Somebody, could be about to, like receive some type of reality check out here. Somebody could be 45 years old or 54 years old. This such a curious dream is a 45. So 4 and 5 breaks down to a 9. So yeah, something is ending out here. I don't know if somebody, is trying to stop somebody, from like fulfilling their dreams, But I feel like somebody definitely is being told, to, stay grounded at this time. Then we have this mortality card. I mean, everybody knows, what mortality is. So, with this such a curious dream and with this mortality, like somebody, could have had a dream about something. Somebody, could be, like having, prophetic dreams out here. Or somebody, could have had a dream about something. It could be, like their fate. So somebody, could be about to, like receive some type of reality check that life is brief, so like life is not promised, And I feel like that, like somebody, could be realizing, that, like we only have one physical life to live out here. But I feel like it could be because of some type of dream or, like something that happens, to make somebody, realize, that, like life is short. Somebody, could feel like that, like what's going on in their life is a dream, But I feel like that, like somebody's awoke, you know what I mean? Like somebody's not asleep. I feel like somebody, could have a dream, but this is like, like somebody, like being, like woke, not sleeping, and like something happens and then it's like, is this a dream? Like somebody, telling somebody pinch me, I feel like like somebody definitely is about to return to reality out here for sure. Yeah, whoever this person is, they could have been at a fork in the road. They could have been at a fork in the road when it comes to a decision. Or they're at a fork in the road now. This fork in the road card is a number 13. And that, is death. So something about death out here. Something definitely is ending. I don't know. Somebody, could be obsessed with death. Somebody, could be obsessed with, like somebody, like somebody's death out here. This mortality card is the number 42. Somebody could be 42 years old or 24 years old. 4 and 2 breaks down to a 6. Something about, the past. Somebody, could have a dream about the past. Or there's a past person involved. Somebody could be born in 1996 or somebody could be born in 1969. Somebody could be a Cancer. Or have Cancer in their chart. Yeah, we got the regeneration card at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be going through some type of regeneration out here. Somebody, could be going through a transformation out here. This regeneration card is a number 46. Somebody could be 46 years old or born in 1964 or 64 years old. Yeah, 10, new beginning. Somebody, could be dreaming of a new beginning out here. We got coming into power. So going back to, like somebody, returning to reality. This is somebody, that could be deciding to step into their power. Or there's somebody, that, like they could have had some type of dream, and it's giving me, like their dream, like showing them something. This could be, like their dream showing them who somebody is. I feel like somebody's a very powerful individual out here. But I'm also picking up too that there is somebody, that could have abused, like some type of power. And that could be why, they have been shown something. But somebody's being told to continue to stay grounded, and continue to step into their power boldly and confidently. Yeah, there is some light that's being shed on something or somebody. Because if y'all see the light is being shed on that person. This is also giving me too, like the Holy Spirit, like taking over somebody out here. I don't know. Give me another one, please. Yeah, we got time to go. So, I don't know. With all this death out here, Especially, you know, like when it, like looking at this person and it's kind of like, you know, like, yeah, like they're, you know, like spirit, you know, it's ascending. Somebody, you know, could be going through an ascension out here. But this is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, like leaving Earth out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to cross over. I feel like like somebody definitely is returning to reality. They know that, you know, like it's time to go. Somebody, you know, could be going through an ego death. Somebody, you know, could be going through the dark night of the soul. But somebody, you know, yeah, like they're realizing a lot at this time. Going back to, yeah, somebody, you know, could be going through a regeneration. Somebody, you know, could be going through, you know, like some type of transformation. I feel like somebody, you know, could be realizing, you know, that, yeah, like it's time to go. You know, it's time to end something, you know. But I feel like that they could have been at a fork in the road for a long time. But we got making a difference. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they are making a difference, you know, whether it be, you know, like in their own life and, you know, in their families' lives and other people's lives, you know, making a difference in the world. But yeah, somebody needs to know that their inner light shines far and wide. So somebody's inner light, you know, could be, yeah, like shedding light on some stuff for other people out here. There's a starfish on this card. Somebody, you know, could be a healer out here. Something about, yeah, healing hands, healing words. Somebody could be Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart. Yeah, we got regeneration again at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that, yeah, there's a change. There's a change. A big change. Somebody, you know, could have made a big change, you know, within themselves. But I feel like that there's a big change, you know, that is about to take place. And then we have all that glitters. So, yeah. And then we have blessed behind it. So I feel like like somebody, you know, is just being told to stay grounded, you know, and pay attention to what's going on around them at this time. I feel like somebody, you know, is about to be blessed out here. It definitely could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like making a difference. Making a difference in the world. Making a difference, you know, yeah, when it comes, you know, like to just themselves. But that, all that glitters, it's giving me, you know, like, it's giving me like temptation, or it's giving me, you know, like, people want somebody, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like touch the golden leaf, you know, but it's really not golden, you know. It's kind of like, yeah, like, somebody, you know, wants, or there's some people, you know, that want somebody, you know, to like do something wrong, or, you know, like, yeah, like do something, you know, that, yeah, like, throws them off, you know, of like their path, or, you know, it throws them off of their destiny. So somebody just needs to, yeah, just be aware. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know? Yeah, we got Divine Feminine. So you could be a Divine Feminine, or this is about a Divine Feminine. There definitely is an X involved out here. Wow. And then we have the Magician card. So somebody, you know, because with this Divine Feminine coming out with the Magician, it gives me good energy, you know. So yeah, somebody, you know, could be manifesting something at this time. But, you know, there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to do some type of spell work, you know. I don't know if it should try to block, you know, like somebody's manifestations. But there definitely is a man that doesn't like the fact that they, you know, like are under somebody. So I feel like this has something to do, you know, with, yeah, like authority. So somebody, you know, could be trying to challenge somebody's authority. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, found out, you know, that, yeah, like they're not over somebody, you know, they're under somebody. And I'm not saying that, you know, like in a mean way, but what I'm saying is, yeah, like somebody has to accept something. They have to accept the fact that, you know, a woman is their boss. They have to accept the fact, you know, that, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, they're not the breadwinner of the household. The woman is. And so, yeah, like, you know, the woman basically, yeah, controls, you know, the house. But it's because, you know, if somebody's, you know, either not stepping into their power, or, yeah, like they just, you know, they don't know who they are. They don't know, you know, yeah, like which way to go. Going back to, yeah, like that fork in the road. So that could be the person that I'm picking up on, you know, that, yeah, could be coming into reality. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they are the creator of their, you know, own reality. They are the creator, you know, of, yeah, like, you know, like, of how, you know, like, they want their life to be, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get readings on somebody. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, trying to, you know, like, heal their childhood wounds out here. It could be a masculine energy. That could be who, you know, could be stepping into reality. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, is doing some type of spell work on a man and a child. Or something about, yeah, like, somebody, you know, like, trying to do some type of spell work to block, you know, like, somebody, you know, from, yeah, like, going towards somebody is also what I'm picking up. But something about, yeah, like, somebody having a dream out here. I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, they just need to pay attention to their dreams, because their dreams could be trying to show them something. But at the bottom of the deck, we got leaving Earth. So, I mean, we've been talking about death. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could try to do some type of death magic. And I feel like, yeah, like, it could hit, you know, somebody, you know, and it could hit somebody, you know, that somebody's not expecting it to hit, you know. Wow, we got the stacks on stacks on stacks card that flipped out. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be flipping out about some money. But somebody definitely, yeah, paid a lot of money for some spell work out here. But somebody definitely is manifesting, you know, yeah, like some finances out here. Somebody's name could be Michael, Miguel. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an M. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to do some type of spell work to get some type of money. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have done some type of money spell. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. I definitely do feel like that, you know, like if somebody, you know, has spent, you know, like a lot of money, you know, and I'm not, you know, let me say that over. Not necessarily spent a lot of money, but just helped a lot of people financially. I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is going to, you know, like receive, you know, like, yeah, like a blessing for that. And somebody definitely, yeah, is going to be surprised out here. But whoever this is that spent a lot of money on doing some type of spell work, I feel like, yeah, they're going to be surprised. Because of, yeah, like who it hits. Or they're going to be surprised, you know, yeah, like what happens, you know, after, you know, that they've done, you know, like whatever spell work that they have done. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. Somebody could write somebody a letter. This could be a, you know, like a handwritten letter. I just heard letter of apology. So somebody, you know, could receive a letter of apology out here. But somebody, you know, could be surprised, you know, yeah, like who somebody is. So going back to, you know, the beginning, you know, like, so somebody's angels, you know, like show somebody who somebody is in their dreams. And so, yeah, like they're surprised by it. Somebody, you know, could be a reader, you know. Somebody could be a spiritual messenger. It's something about, yeah, somebody's power. I feel like somebody, you know, could be surprised, yeah, by somebody's power out here. Or this could be, yeah, like the power, you know, of God. Why is this getting readings? Somebody, you know, could be surprised, yeah, because they're getting readings and they could be surprised about, you know, like what they hear. We got the LGBTQ community. So there's a LGBTQ, somebody that's a part of the LGBTQ community that could be a reader out here. Somebody could be bisexual out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be surprised to find out that somebody's bisexual. Or it goes back to, yeah, some light being shed on some stuff. Somebody can't be mad. The mad plasmad card is in the reverse. So somebody can't be mad out here. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that whatever, light is being shed on, I feel like that, yeah, like somebody can't be mad about it. This is like, like somebody, knowing that they should have told somebody some truth, and yeah, like they let it lag on, for a long time, and then, yeah, like somebody, somebody finds out the truth, but yeah, like it's too late, and yeah, like somebody's surprised, that somebody found out the truth, and it's too late, somebody already knows the truth, and so yeah, like whoever this is, they could be, like in this oh my gosh energy. Mm-hmm. Why is this divine feminine here with this stacks on stacks on stacks? We got transition. I don't know. Somebody, could have paid somebody, to, yeah, harm somebody. Or, yeah, somebody just paid a lot of money, for some type of spell work. Definitely, yeah, some death magic out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could pass away. So, I don't know. Somebody, could receive, like some money, from somebody's passing out here. I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like, somebody, so like a divine feminine or a divine masculine could have shed some light on some stuff to somebody. And I feel like that whoever this is, they could have received some type of confirmation, that, yeah, what was told to them was true. This could be, like, they could receive a confirmation in their dreams, or, the confirmation could be, like, yeah, like, it actually takes place out here. Somebody definitely is trying to end somebody's money as well. Somebody's trying to stop somebody, from getting some type of money. This is like, yeah, like, it's somebody's job. So somebody, yeah, we got the courthouse and actual money. So, like, yeah, like it's somebody's job. So somebody, doesn't want somebody to get a raise. And so, they keep going to the boss complaining about somebody. To the point to where, the boss, like picks sides. And it's like, well, I've done got, too many complaints, so yeah, you're not fit for, the promotion, or you're not fit for the raise, But yeah, like after, the boss makes the decision, then they found out that, yeah, like it was a bunch of lies, like, yeah, the person, that came and told them all the lies, yeah, was just trying to stop somebody, from, yeah, getting promoted, or, like getting, like a raise or something like that. I don't know. We got the ancestors at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could be raising up for somebody. Something about, yeah, being raised from the dead. Something about, yeah, miracles. But we know, yeah, who done all the miracles is Jesus. So something about Jesus. But we got the courthouse. So somebody, could have to go to court out here. Somebody, could be surprised, because they have to go to court. Or somebody, could be surprised, about some information, that's said in court. This could be spiritual court as well. But yeah, then we got this actual money. So, something about, yeah, some money. Somebody definitely could be trying to win some money. I don't know if somebody's trying to, like take somebody to court. But I feel like that, yeah, it's not going to go in whoever this is favor. You could be seeing the angel number 911, 1911, 211, 311. But y'all know, yeah, 811, 411. But y'all know when those 11s come out, yeah, somebody's spiritual team is on it. Somebody could be born in 1984, or somebody could be 48 years old. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to get their hand on, yeah, some money. Or somebody, is trying to get their hand on, like somebody's blessing out here. Somebody could be born in 1977. Ooh, I just heard, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. That is law. So this definitely, yeah, could be spiritual court. Maybe somebody, you know, they're surprised to find out that somebody's anointed or somebody's a prophet. But yeah, it's law. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to touch, you know, the blessed, the anointed. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, try to harm a prophet out here. But we got this unbothered. So somebody, you know, could be in this unbothered energy at this time. Or this is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like, because of, you know, like, what somebody or some people have done, somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to stay grounded, you know, continue, you know, to, yeah, stay focused, you know. I feel like, yeah, like, somebody don't have to do nothing out here. Somebody's ancestors are raising up for them out here. Something about, yeah, who somebody raised. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have an ancestor, you know, that raised them, you know. I feel like yeah, like somebody has a powerful ancestor that has raised them. But then on top of that, this is like, you know, like, yeah, like somebody being anointed or somebody being a prophet. So, yeah, like, it's giving me, yeah, somebody's in danger or people are in danger. They could be surprised, you know, at, yeah, like how much danger, you know, they're in because of, yeah, like some type of trouble that they have caused. We got courthouse. Give me one up for courthouse. Yep. Voodoo came out. Yep. So somebody definitely had paid a lot of money to get some type of dark work done. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, like if somebody, you know, has, you know, like some type of platform, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to do some type of voodoo on their platform, you know. Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be trying to do, you know, like if somebody has a regular job, somebody's trying to do voodoo, you know, to, yeah, like stop somebody, you know, from, you know, like getting up and going to work, you know, definitely, yeah, trying to put an end to somebody. Yeah, a starseed. Why is this actual money here? Or somebody, you know, yeah, like their child, you know, is a starseed. We got a mature man, but it came out in the reverse. So somebody's going down out here. You could be seeing the angel number 511. Yeah, 511 is heavy out here. Let's look at the angel number 511 real quick. You could be seeing, yeah, the angel number 511 like repeatedly, like a lot. You could also be seeing the angel number 000, which is a great reset. So there could be, you know, like a great reset that's about to take place. Angel number 511 is an important message from your angels to do with auspicious changes and new beginnings in your life. These changes have come about through your intentions and actions to better your life and incorporate a more spiritual approach. The angels encourage you to make those changes as per your soul's promptings and intuitive urgings. Angel number 511 suggests that some karmic life changes are ahead of you or are occurring in your life right now. Your angels want you to remain courageous and positive throughout these transitions. They support and surround you with love and healing. When angel number 511 appears repeatedly, it is a message that your intentions are manifesting rapidly. Therefore, keep your thoughts and focus positive and optimistic. Maintain a positive attitude about the changes happening in your life. Old and negative habits, patterns, and beliefs are being replaced with new, more positive ones. And this attracts and manifests further positive energies and opportunities for you. Relax and go with the flow. So, yeah, that's that unbothered energy. Unbothered, yeah, with manifesting, yeah. So somebody's being told to, yeah, relax and go with the flow. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they don't want to change or they don't want to grow up. Or they thought, yeah, that something wasn't going to change. This is like how somebody feels about them. This could be, you know, somebody thought that somebody wasn't going to change. But yeah, we heard what 511 said. So at the end of the day, yeah, whatever, you know, is going to take place, it's going to take place. This is like, you know, yeah, like death is inevitable. It's going to happen. So But I feel like like, like when it comes to, like somebody's intentions were, like something bad to happen to somebody. And I feel like they're going to be surprised to find out, like who it happened to, This is like somebody doing voodoo or whatever they do, and then, like they find out that their grandfather is passing away. Or, like their father is passing away. We got a Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, or there's a Scorpio involved. Something definitely is going to happen during Scorpio season. And there goes that 911. So you definitely could be seeing 911 a lot. Somebody could have to call 911. I'm hearing a Bible scripture. It's that Isaiah 43:19. It says, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." So, God making a way out of no way. But I feel like that's what somebody, is doing, when they decided to step in their power, they're like making a way out of no way, So, like somebody's turning, like nothing into something, Somebody, is turning, like tragedy into triumph out here, or that's what somebody's about to do. But, we got Scorpio, so there's a Scorpio involved. Somebody, could be receiving some type of resources during Scorpio season. Somebody, could be, like coming in to offer some type of resources and stability out here. But I feel like somebody just needs to, just pay attention, trust your intuition. We got a Capricorn. So, we got a mirror. So somebody definitely, could be looking in the mirror now. Somebody, could be having to face themselves. But it goes back to, coming back into reality. Somebody definitely, could be, like mirroring somebody's actions. Somebody could be doing mirror magic as well. I feel like there could be somebody, that could be trying to, like act like that they're, like somebody is also what I'm picking up. I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to steal somebody's identity out here. We got an admirer. So somebody, could have an admirer. Be aware, because I'm picking up hidden obsession as well. Somebody definitely, they have a hidden obsession with, doing some type of spell work, doing some type of voodoo. We got long term. This could be somebody that somebody, has known for a long time. Or this could be somebody that somebody, has been in a long-term situationship with. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a monkey. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dragon. We got a twin flame. So somebody's twin flame could be involved. There's a family or a family member involved, or a past connection, or somebody from somebody's past that's involved. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. There could be somebody from somebody's past that, like they have some type of hidden obsession with somebody. We got fleeting. This could be somebody, that, like they're here today, gone tomorrow. Or be aware, of, like people, like that weren't, like concerned about, like your life, in the past. And then, like something goes in somebody's favor and now they're all concerned. Now they're all, wanting to check up, or now they, like just want to be around somebody. We got an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. We got a Virgo. We got coming in as a partner or companion. We do have a twin flame out here. So, for somebody... excuse me, somebody's twin flame could be coming in as a partner or a companion. But that could be, who could be trying to, whoever this is trying to stop, from coming towards somebody. Somebody definitely, could be coming in to nurture and support somebody out here. Be aware, because there's a false flame. So we got twin flame and false flame. I don't know. Somebody, could, think that, like somebody's their twin flame, but they're really their false flame. Or somebody, could be realizing that, like somebody, is a false flame. They're not their twin flame. We got a friend, acquaintance, or a co-worker. So somebody's friend is involved. An acquaintance could be involved, or somebody's co-worker could be involved. We got a Taurus. So somebody could be a Taurus. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. We got a Gemini. We got an ox. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. We got a Leo. So there's a Leo involved. And we got short term. So something wasn't supposed to last. It was only supposed to, yeah, be temporary out here. But this is also, too, yeah, like somebody's life being cut short. I don't know. It's giving me, too, yeah, like somebody thought that they had the power, you know, like to cut somebody's life short, you know, by doing, yeah, like some type of dark stuff. Somebody definitely, yeah, they've abused power out here. Yeah, there's somebody that definitely is hating on somebody's spiritual and psychic gifts out here. Whoever this is, they're a trickster, or they have a trickster spirit on them. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware of, yeah, trickster spirits at this time. Somebody definitely, yeah, was tricked. That's why they're surprised as well. Somebody definitely is under some type of spell or under some type of voodoo out here. Or, yeah, like, you know, like the spell, you know, or, yeah, like whatever somebody was doing, it could have, you know, like broke. You know, and so, yeah, like somebody's surprised to find out, you know, that, yeah, like they were actually under the spell, or yeah, they're surprised to find out, you know, yeah, like what was supposed to happen to them. Somebody definitely, yeah, could lose their memory out here. As a result of, yeah, doing some type of spell work. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to do some type of spell work or some type of voodoo because they don't want somebody, you know, like to remember the past out here. But yeah, we got a copycat. So there's a copycat out here. Somebody's definitely, yeah, trying to be somebody, trying to be just like somebody. Possibly, yeah, do everything that somebody does. So, you know, somebody, you know, is a tarot card reader or a spiritual messenger, intuitive, whatever have you. Yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, is trying to be just like you and do everything that you do. This is somebody that definitely is hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. So this is somebody that definitely is under you, you know. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, yeah, they're just under you. So this is somebody, you know, that they could have spiritual and psychic gifts, you know, but yeah, like, their spiritual and psychic gifts aren't as strong as yours. So they're hating on you because of it. That's for somebody, not everybody. But somebody's unbothered by it. Somebody's unbothered by, yeah, everything that's going on. We got amethyst. So somebody, you know, would benefit with working with amethyst. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to, you know, like, infiltrate somebody's dreams. They're definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like cause somebody, you know, like, in sleep problems, like insomnia, or somebody, you know, could be trying to cause, you know, like somebody to have some type of nightmares out here. But I feel like that, yeah, like, something, yeah, has backfired. Something has returned. So somebody, yeah, somebody definitely, you know, was, yeah, like having some type of dreams. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like having dreams about what they have been doing. Somebody definitely, yeah, they're having sleep problems, and they definitely, yeah, are having nightmares out here. Yeah, somebody would benefit, you know, like with working with cedar. There's a scorn love. So this could be an old fling of your current or recent ex-partner that still feels deep pain and rejection and betrayal. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have teamed up with somebody. But this scorn love could be a copycat of somebody's. Or there's just multiple people, you know, that, you know, yeah, like coming at somebody. Yeah, whoever these people are, they can't stand to see you shine. Somebody definitely, yeah, has paid a lot of money. A lot of money. This is like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like, having an inheritance, and then they spend, you know, like all the money that they inherited from their ancestors, you know, to do some type of dark stuff. And they think, you know, that, yeah, like their ancestors is going to let that fly. Yeah, whoever this person is, they could have some type of narcissistic behavior out here. So there's a narcissistic copycat out here. Yeah, somebody's closest friend could be involved. Somebody's closest friends hold grudges against them. This is crazy. I feel like that there is also, yeah, like somebody, you know, that could be surprised, you know, because some light could be shed on, you know, like what has been, you know, like taking place in somebody's life for a very long time. And they could be surprised at how somebody, you know, yeah, like was strong and courageous enough to, you know, like get through it. Because with this unbothered energy, this is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like knowing, you know, like, yeah, like what's been going on, you know. But somebody, you know, is, yeah, continue to stay grounded, continue to stay focused. It says you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. That's what whoever this is, yeah, has been doing. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. So yeah, somebody's been courageous to walk down streets that they've never walked before, you know. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, trusting the process, you know, yeah, having the faith, you know, that, you know, like, yeah, whatever their intuition is telling them to do, yeah, do it. You know, somebody, you know, has the faith, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, God is going to see them through. It's giving me, yeah, Psalms 23, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should not fear no evil. Somebody definitely is anointed out here. Somebody's cup is definitely, yeah, about to overflow out here. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Ooh-wee. There's somebody that's in trouble, or some people are in trouble. Yep, we got pen. Somebody could be about to start some type of new job or a new career out here, but something about, yeah, somebody's job or somebody's career. But somebody, you know, could be manifesting a new job. Somebody could be manifesting, you know, like a new career. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody doing the same thing over and over, getting the same results. But I feel like the last result is going to be the final result for whoever that is. That's into the dark stuff. We got an older man, so there's an older man involved. Somebody, you know, could deal with the older man. This is giving me like sorcerer. This is giving me, you know, like a warlock. Somebody's appearance could be changing. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like aging rapidly out here. We got firecracker. So somebody, yeah, needs to continue to relax and trust the process. Because I feel like somebody wants somebody to pop off out here. But something definitely is about to pop off in an exciting way for somebody. But there goes the rainbow. So something about, yeah, the LGBTQ community. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, the most difficult part of a situation is over out here. There goes the dragon. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dragon. Something about, yeah, the year of 2024. But somebody, yeah, somebody's been in self-delusion. Be aware of being in self-delusion, but somebody has been in self-delusion out here. So that could be why somebody, is about to be surprised, because, going back to, coming back to reality. And then we got a box. So somebody, definitely, could receive some type of gift out here. Somebody, could receive a new spiritual gift. With that box, it's giving me, like a gift that, like somebody's ancestors really want somebody to have. It's kind of like somebody inheriting something. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Somebody has some type of protection from a powerful friend out here. It could be an older man. I don't know. This older man could be a part of the LGBTQ community. I feel like there's somebody that has passed away that definitely is protecting somebody, and they are very powerful. And whoever this is, they're a firecracker, or it's kind of like they've been waiting for something to pop off. They've been waiting for like somebody, to whoever this is that continues to do whatever they're doing, this voodoo or whatever they do, they've been waiting, for the next move, you know what I mean, for this person to make. It's kind of like, we already knew, you was gonna, be dumb enough to, try it again. This is an axe is being put in this situation. But there are forces that are working against somebody, and I feel like that it's over. There's a powerful friend that definitely has passed away, that definitely is protecting somebody, from some stuff out here. We got July. So something about July could be significant. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Somebody could be surprised. So going back to like some light being shed on who somebody is. So somebody could be surprised. So this could be a friend. So whoever this so-called friend is, they could be surprised because they could find out like that somebody is like very spiritually powerful. So like something that somebody told somebody, it could come to fruition. And so they could be surprised. They know now, that like somebody, they have, spiritual power. It's not about like somebody's ranking as well. Pay attention, like to birds at this time. Pay attention to like birds perching, like on your porch, on your windowsill. Cause somebody definitely is about to receive, like some type of like somebody, could receive a package or a letter as well. Somebody, is waiting for some type of news. I feel like somebody's waiting for some type of news, that, like somebody, they're no longer here. But I feel like they're going to receive that type of news. Somebody is, that's not going to be the person that they think, But I feel like that whatever this news is, or this package, or this letter that somebody receives, it's going to fill somebody with excitement out here. It definitely could have something to do with, some money. There's a path with money that's waiting for you to find it. It could be, like somebody's angels, or like bringing somebody some news as far as, about this money path out here. Yep. And then we got the door. So, opportunities are waiting for you. Yep, we got the shield. So this is giving me, like it's giving me defense. So somebody, could have to, like defend themselves. I don't know. Somebody, could be waiting for some news as far as, like something going on in court. But something about, like somebody, needing to defend themselves. There are forces that are working against somebody. And there is a powerful friend that definitely is working with somebody, to help to protect them from whatever this is. But there's also somebody that thinks that, like, there's a somebody that like is in a position of power that could protect them from whatever this is, and they can't. Something about the Bible, because I'm picking up all kind of Bible verses. Yep, we got basket. So somebody possibly is about to receive some recognition and reward out here. Because, somebody was being targeted. There were people that were targeting, a goal-oriented person out here. There could be, yeah, people, you know, defending somebody, you know, behind somebody's back. You know, like this could be physical people. But I'm definitely picking up on, spiritual entities that definitely, have been waiting, for something to pop off. Somebody's been stealing out here. Somebody's a thief. Whoever this is, they are on the dark side, or they take part in the dark side out here. Somebody definitely, has been stealing, somebody's creativity. Somebody, definitely is on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 3, which is all about creativity. Yeah, somebody's been stealing and taking it to the dark side, or using it, for, bad. Yep, whoever this is, they've been living a lie. So somebody could want to explain. Somebody, could want to explain. Or this is like, like somebody, wanting to explain, like after they have, done whatever they have done. And then, like stuff has happened, somebody, passed away, or multiple people passed away due to their voodoo or whatever they do, now they want to explain. This is like, like somebody being told, well, the penalty for, whatever you have done is death. And somebody's like, oh, please explain. Yeah, it's giving me, like somebody begging and pleading. But we got cult life. So somebody definitely, could be in a cult. Or somebody, they live some type of cult life out here. Somebody, could have lied about somebody. And that could be why, some people are surprised, because they find out that, somebody, like a divine feminine, divine masculine don't live a cult life, that, they live a life, of the Most High God, But somebody definitely is lacking faith out here. I feel like it's whoever it is that wants to explain whatever they, want to explain to somebody. There's also there's the people that definitely, could have been lacking faith in somebody, or could have been lacking faith in, like what was told to them. Yeah, somebody's confused out here. There's also somebody that's confused about their sexuality. Somebody, there's a man that wants to be a woman, or a woman that wants to be a man out here, or something about, transgender. But somebody definitely needs to know that, they're limited edition. So, there's not too many like you, limited editions, they only make, a certain amount. Yep. So somebody's being told to, pay attention to your surroundings at this time. There's a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper involved. There's somebody that's also, they definitely, could, fear, like somebody's courage. They could fear somebody's strength out here. Somebody definitely is about to receive some type of increase out here. This could be increase in finances. This could be increase in, like their power. This could be, going back to somebody receiving a gift. This could be like an increase, in a spiritual gift, or somebody receives a new spiritual gift. But there's some people that entered into the danger zone out here. Somebody, could have, went to the dark side, said that they live a cult life, but they didn't know, what happens once you enter into that side, Somebody's life path could be a life path number 2. Somebody's being told, to, stay grounded and stay balanced at this time. Somebody, could have, been lacking, I don't want to say faith, because they didn't have no faith if they, chose, the dark side, or they chose, to, do dark stuff, like to get their way. But this is like, like somebody, they don't have any courage, or they didn't have any courage to, get on their path, or to, do what it takes to be a divine being, so they just copy other divine beings, or, We got manifest you. So somebody could be trying to manifest somebody out here. But we did see the twin flame. Wow. There's also somebody, that could be surprised to find out, that, yeah, like, they manifested somebody, This is like, yeah, like God, like somebody praying and asking God for something, and then God give it to them, and then, yeah, like they throw it in the trash. Somebody definitely is having anxiety out here. We got a false contract. So somebody definitely, be aware, because somebody could be trying to put somebody in a false contract, but I feel like that somebody already entered into some type of false contract when they decided, to, yeah, go to the dark side, or they decided, to do whatever it is that they were doing. Somebody definitely, yeah, entered into a false contract, yeah, with a false twin flame, or a false counterpart. There's also somebody that thought that they were going to get some type of increase off of some type of false contract. Or, like trying to put somebody in a false contract, thinking that they're going to, benefit off of putting somebody in a false contract. So, I feel like when it comes, like to divine feminine, divine masculine, yeah, like, you're not going to be surprised about the information that you receive, but, other people are. Somebody, could be tired of waiting, for something to happen. I don't know. Somebody, could be trying to manifest somebody, they could be tired of waiting, because, yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's because they don't have, the power to manifest somebody. So there is somebody that has already manifested somebody. This could be somebody's twin flame, or, a divine counterpart. But there's, like a false flame, a false divine counterpart. They could be trying to manifest somebody, and they're like, why doesn't it work? Why won't it work? And maybe that's why they keep doing, what they're doing. But whoever this person is, they're not limited edition, they're not the equal, to, yeah, the divine being, So, yeah, like the Most High God is not going to allow that. You could be seeing the angel number 911. Somebody's tired of waiting. They want, yeah, like something to happen. With this 911, it's giving me, yeah, like something bad. Something, yeah, whoever this is, they're scheming and plotting. They've been scheming and plotting. Somebody's also tired of waiting for some type of blessing out here. But this is giving me, yeah, like, like somebody with envy and jealousy in their heart. Well, that's two things that God says that we're not supposed to have in our heart. We're not supposed to envy, like other people's lives. We're not supposed to be jealous of other people's lives and then expect blessings out here. Somebody done fumbled, or somebody, yeah, like they asked for something, God gave it to them, and then, yeah, they threw it away. Like it wasn't nothing. So something definitely, yeah, could happen, especially, yeah, with this 911 coming out. And I feel like that, yeah, somebody, yeah, they're going to want to explain, and they're going to want to try to bring forth, like have a conversation about some type of resolution out here. But with this 911, it's also giving me too, yeah, help is on the way. So going back to, yeah, somebody's ancestors, yeah, they've been waiting for, yeah, somebody to pop off again. I just keep hearing pop off. I don't know, somebody could use that word, pop off. But we got a scam artist, so somebody's a scam artist out here. Somebody done scam somebody into a false contract, or, yeah, pay attention to your surroundings, when it comes to, yeah, trickster spirits, people, yeah, like trying to scam you into doing something. Somebody definitely, yeah, scheming and plotting to try to make somebody look at them like as a blessing. But whoever this is, they ain't a blessing. They're in self-delusion. This is somebody that could think that somebody's in self-delusion. Maybe it's because somebody's in unbothered energy. Somebody knows why they're in unbothered energy, but somebody, could be taking it for, like somebody's gullible and naive out here. Somebody can't reach somebody. This is giving me, like, yeah, like somebody, like trying to physically, reach somebody, phone, DM, email, or whatever, but they can't reach somebody. But this is also giving me too, yeah, like somebody, like it's too far ahead, Somebody is, like 10 steps ahead, or, like 10 levels ahead of whoever this is. We got a Libra, so there's a Libra involved. Somebody definitely, could be about to receive some news about a divine counterpart, or, going back to, like somebody finding out, that somebody, is a divine counterpart, or somebody, is like a false divine counterpart. Somebody definitely, could try to scam somebody to believe, that they're like, like their divine counterpart. Yeah, somebody gets a standing ovation. Yeah, so somebody passed the test out here. Somebody, somebody, didn't, fall in the trap. Somebody didn't, go for the okie doke. Yep. But somebody definitely, was in their pride and ego when they decided to scheme and plot, when they decided, to, continue to do the same thing over and over and over, getting the same result. But I feel like this last time, they're going to get a different result, and they're not expecting this result. Yeah. They're going to be running scared. I feel like somebody thought that somebody was going to run scared. So whatever they were doing, they thought that, somebody was going to, stop what they're doing. Somebody, was going to, move out of fear. Somebody, whatever they were doing. Yep. We got following. So somebody definitely, could be following somebody. This could be, like physically, but this is giving me, like, somebody following somebody on social media, or somebody subscribing to somebody's channel. Somebody, could get an increase in their following. Somebody definitely, pays, for subscribers, or pays for followers out here. We got a toxic feminine, so there's a toxic feminine involved. Yeah, somebody is scared shitless out here. Yep. And somebody needs to know that, their name is being heard by important people. So something about, a powerful friend. This could have something to do, with, like somebody, getting a new job, a new career. This could be, somebody's name could be being heard by important people in the courts. So somebody is getting a standing ovation because, their name is being heard by important people. But I feel like somebody's name is being heard by important people, for good things. For making a difference. There's some people that are mad. Oh well. There's somebody that, like they didn't want to change. They didn't want to grow up. And so, sucks to be them. Or this is like, like somebody praying, and God gives somebody, whatever, they ask for, and then, they throw it in the trash. So, oh well. Somebody definitely, undermined somebody's authority out here. And they could be trying to cause some type of drama because karma is hitting them. Or there's people, that, undermined, like somebody's authority. But whoever this is, they were already given some type of warning out here. They could have been given some type of warning, about, undermining somebody's authority. They could have been given some type of warning about, like doing the same thing over and over, And so, I feel like that they're about to get a different result now. Because somebody's lies are being uncovered out here. There could be a divine feminine, divine masculine, they could be uncovering lies about somebody or some people. But this is, because their spiritual team is bringing, the information to them. Somebody's spiritual team been waiting for, something else to pop off. Especially when it comes to whoever these people are. Yep, so whoever these people are, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. We got Taurus season, so something definitely, could have taken place in Taurus season out here. Somebody, could be a Taurus. But yeah, they were warned. Somebody definitely could be surprised to find out that they were betrayed by a friend out here as well. Yeah, there's a Taurus Gemini cusper that's involved. But yeah, there is somebody or some people that definitely fear what is within you and your spiritual backing. So yeah, running scared shitless. So we got new levels, new devils. So yeah, somebody's entering into some type of new level out here. So yeah, it comes with new devils. But even those new devils, yeah, fear what is within you and your spiritual backing. Somebody definitely could have used some type of documents in a scam, and it could have backfired. So yeah, somebody's a scam artist out here. Yep. Somebody definitely could be trying to get their hands on some type of paperwork, or yeah, the paperwork that was used in the scam, it backfired. And somebody definitely said too much, they did too much, and they can't take it back. Yep. And whoever this is, they abandoned their principles for money. Somebody trying to get their hands on some paperwork, yeah, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. So be aware, because yeah, there's somebody that definitely could be trying to get somebody to drop their guard out here. But whoever this is, yeah, they set themselves up for failure, so they have to save themselves. So this could be somebody, that, yeah, like, they want somebody to save them. Or yeah, it's like somebody, yeah, they've saved whoever this is or helped whoever this is enough, We got a drama queen, so there definitely is a drama queen involved. This is drama queen is giving me, somebody that's a part of the LGBTQ community. But it's also giving me too, that toxic feminine energy. But we got fraud alert. So yeah, somebody's a fraud out here. Somebody definitely used some type of documents in the scam and it backfired. So be aware, because whoever this is, their lies are being uncovered. Yeah, be aware, because they could be trying to get somebody to drop their guard, because yeah, they are trying to get somebody to sign some documents. They're trying to trap somebody. So be aware. So yeah, I feel like that this is that new devil energy. Yep, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. This could be somebody, that could be moving from place to place. Whoever this is, they have nowhere to go. So something about, like somebody's house, or, like somebody needing somewhere to live. So just be aware. Whatever they're trying to get somebody to sign, yeah, it's just to trap somebody. Somebody, could have, committed some type of fraud when it comes to, like using some type of pictures and videos, Some lies are being uncovered when it comes to pictures or videos. This could have something to do, with like somebody trying to steal somebody's creativity. But whoever this is, they done forced God's hand out here. And whoever this is, they're living with a large ego. So I feel like that, somebody's going through an ego death out here. I feel like that somebody, they could have had a home, and I feel like that, they're going to be moving from place to place. They don't have they're not going to have nowhere to go. Or like they lied about having a home. Somebody lied about a lot of stuff. So be aware of somebody trying to apologize, because I feel like that they're only, sorry that they got caught. Somebody, could have been trying to get somebody to sign some documents for a long time. And maybe, like they've done it, multiple times, so like they wait every 3 months, to, try to see if they can get somebody to sign some documents. Yeah, enough is enough. We got the waxing crescent moon phase. So something, could take place by the waxing crescent moon phase or during the waxing crescent moon phase. Somebody never truly let go of something, or somebody never truly let go of somebody. Somebody, could have pictures and videos of somebody. Somebody, you know, could be trying to get somebody to sign some type of documents to enter into some type of, yeah, false contract with this show me the money. I don't know if this has something to do with a home, somebody moving from place to place. So somebody, you know, wants somebody, you know, to, yeah, help them to get a home or something like that. Somebody needs to be aware. Somebody never truly let go of some type of workplace drama out here. So something about some workplace drama, but we did see, yeah, a co-worker involved. This could be, you know, a co-worker. But yeah, somebody tried to twist somebody's words and now they have to eat theirs. I just saw an ex-friend and a cousin. So there could be an ex-friend involved, a cousin involved. But yeah, somebody, yeah, we did pick up on, yeah, somebody, you know, is going to be surprised because they were betrayed. They're going to find out that they were betrayed by a friend. But we got increase in finances. So somebody could be trying to get you to sign some type of documents so that they could get some type of increase in finances. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they've already, you know, like signed, you know, like forward somebody's signature on something. And so, yeah, they know that somebody, you know, is about to receive some type of increase in finances. So they want to try to trap somebody before somebody receives the increase in finances. But somebody definitely, yeah, not only, you know, do they fear what is within somebody and their spiritual backing, yeah, they're triggered by your power. Yep, so somebody's being told, you know, to, yeah, embrace their abilities because, yeah, they are blessings. So this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like if somebody has a platform, yeah, they watch it. So whoever this is, get up out of here. You already hear what's, yeah, We got a divine feminine, so you could be a divine feminine. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to set up a divine feminine, or yeah, like they're trying to get a divine feminine to drop their guard because, yeah, they have set themselves up for failure and they have to save themselves. They know that they can't save themselves because of what they have done. But yep, somebody definitely is receiving a gift out here. But be aware. Somebody, you know, trying to bring forth some type of gift and then be like, yeah, well, you know, sign these papers, you know, when you receive this gift. Whoever this is, yeah, they've never stood on their own 2 feet. So this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they scam, they fraud, they use, This is somebody, you know, yeah, could have helped a lot, could have, you know, like saved a lot. I don't know, but yeah. Whatever this is, it's being made fair for somebody. And yeah, there's somebody or some people that are about to get a rude awakening. Something about an ATM, something about a debit card, PIN number, yeah, something about, yeah, PIN number. I don't know, be aware. Something about a bank. Whoever this is about to get a rude awakening. Yeah, they've been living with a large ego out here. Yeah, somebody wants to catch somebody in the act so they can have a one-up on somebody. Yeah, they're about to get a rude awakening when it comes to that as well. Because whoever this is, yeah, they definitely, yeah, they tried to bury you or they're trying to bury you. They just didn't know that you was a seed. And yeah, they're having nightmares. They're definitely stressed and they're guilty. Somebody needs to know that, yeah, their name is being spoken in rooms that they are not even in. So, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, they want to explain what happened. But whoever this is, yeah, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. They could be trying to explain what happened, you know, because, you know, yeah, they want help, but yeah, they have to save themselves. But with this rude awakening, this is, yeah, going back to the beginning of the message, something happening, you know, to, yeah, bring somebody back to reality. We got don't look back. So regardless of what's going on, yeah, somebody's being told not to look back. I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like, somebody or some people have done something in the past out here. And they don't want somebody to, yeah, remember the past. Or this is like, yeah, like, can I just give you this gift and, you know, whatever, you know, to, yeah, no. Whatever, you know, they were doing, yeah, it was a game. Yep, we got a reckless loser, so there's a reckless loser involved. Yeah, somebody's silence is hurting somebody or some people's egos, and it definitely is tearing them up inside. So there is a lesson that's about to be learned. So there is multiple people that are about to learn some type of lesson. Yep, there's somebody or some people in this situation that definitely they were trying to block your manifestations. But yeah, karma is a bitch. So yeah, whoever these people are, they're getting karma. Whether it be an ex scoring love, an ex, a family member, a friend, a copycat. Definitely an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or you could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, well, we got the courthouse, so yeah, we got case closed. So somebody, could find out that they won, a case. It could be a spiritual case or it could be a physical case. Or both. So yeah, be aware, of somebody trying to apologize. Because whoever it is that could try to apologize, they're only sorry that they got caught. And yep, there's a physical shakeup that's about to take place. So going back to somebody moving from place to place, having nowhere to go. Yep, and somebody definitely is turning tragedy into triumph, or somebody's about to. We got 50 to 65 years old, so somebody could be 50 to 65 years old. Somebody that could be 50 to 65 years old could be involved. But yeah, we got financial hardship, so that's what we literally were talking about, at the beginning of the message. Yep. Trying to block somebody's manifestations, trying to cause financial hardship, trying to cause, problems, like with somebody's love life, or, with somebody's, like relationships, friendships, workships, whatever ships. Yep. Physical shakeup is about to take place because, whoever these people are, they already were given a warning out here. Somebody is being told to continue to be on their self-love tour. But somebody could have already been warned about, a friend being a betrayer. Or this is like the betrayer being betrayed by other people. But somebody or some people definitely, teamed up with the devil. So new levels, new devils. Oh well. There definitely has an ex-friend involved. So whoever this is that got betrayed by a friend, it's an ex-friend. Yep, there's a false counterpart that's involved. There's a false counterpart that teamed up with the devil. Yep. But whoever this message is resonating with, just know that, God got you. We got a police report, so somebody, could have filed some type of police report out here. It goes back to, the 911. I don't know if somebody, was trying to, get somebody to sign something, to say that they were a part of something. But somebody just needs to be aware. But, you could be seeing the angel number 555. So, there is a big change that's about to take place. And there definitely is somebody or some people that wasn't paying attention to the signs out here. So, for somebody, I feel like somebody didn't even know that they teamed up with the devil until, it was too late. But, oh well. But there's also some people, that wasn't paying attention to the signs, as far as, God got you, Yep. So, somebody has been pushed past the breaking point. We got life is a gift, precious and valuable. So, somebody didn't look at life as precious and valuable out here. But going back to somebody tired of waiting, that could be the person who could be pushed past the breaking point. Yeah. Somebody definitely, could realize that money don't guarantee happiness. Or, that's what, so going back to, somebody receiving a standing ovation. Somebody didn't fall for the okie doke. Somebody didn't fall, over the cliff, because it's giving me, like the fool card in the tarot deck, like somebody thinking that somebody's a fool. Mm-hmm. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be going through a heart-shattering breakup. It could be a false counterpart. So somebody just needs to be aware. Mm-hmm. And somebody is being told to continue to embrace change, you know, rather than, yeah, fear it. Somebody definitely didn't embrace change. They didn't want to change. They feared change. And so, yeah, that could be why some stuff is going on. But, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, money path. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on the road to financial freedom out here. So be aware because, yeah, there's a toxic energy or some toxic energies that want to come towards you. Definitely, yeah, some thieves. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.